Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be testing out and talking about and passing judgment on this Bang Beauty chocolate gel eyeliner. I should say gel eyeliner in the shade chocolate that I received in my August BoxyCharm subscription. So what I did in this video, I'm filming this intro after I've already done the testing and everything, is that I plan to film a first impressions day and then continue on testing the product, as I usually like to do more than just a first impression. But if you watch the video, you will see my plans changed along the way. So what I'm gonna do in this video is talk a little bit about Bang Beauty. I don't believe I've ever reviewed them on my channel before. I'm sure I haven't. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the product, and then we will go into the first impression day and the review. And for all of that, there will be timestamps down below. And let's talk about Bang Beauty. Bang Beauty is a cosmetics company that does not have a full range of products, but you'll find sort of a smattering of things here and there. So they do have these gel eyeliners, they have some eyeshadow quads, they have two single eyeshadow singles, from what I could tell, which seems strange to only have two of them. They have lip gloss products, and they also have blushes and I believe highlights. So they don't have a full line. You're not going to find foundations, base products, that kind of thing here. I couldn't find exactly when they started, but that leads me to the impression that they might just be starting out and putting out product lines as they grow. Bang Beauty is not drugstore prices. Lip glosses are going to be about $18 US. Eyeshadow quads are also $18, single eyeshadows are $16, and blushes are $20. Usually when I talk about a cosmetics company, I like to go and see why they founded the company, what their point of view is, what makes them stand out from other cosmetics companies on the market, because there are a lot of them out there. So this is their About section. They don't say who the founders are, and I tried looking a little bit and couldn't find a lot of info outside of what was on their website. So they say, shuttling the kids around, attending local events, cultivating meaningful projects, be it your career or other ventures that ignite your passion. Married or single, you want it all, and you make room in your life to have it. And Bang Beauty is with you every step of the way. Like you, we know that beauty products are not a splurge, they're a necessity. They accentuate your assets and inhibit your insecurities. They help you feel confident in your skin, relaxed yet flirty, comfortable yet glamorous, at home, at the office, or at a fancy gala. Bang Beauty is all about everyday elegance. Our products strike that delicate balance, feminine and sexy, with colors that are unexpected yet undeniably you. You'll always find something to suit you exactly and empower you completely. Whether you want subtle or shock value, Bang Beauty is your secret weapon. To me, that is a lot of words. It is not saying a huge amount. It's going to be cosmetics, is basically what they're saying here. And because I am somebody who is also very budget and frugal minded. Those of you who've been around my channel for a long time know that I originally did money management videos back at the start of this channel. Just gonna point out that beauty products are never a necessity. They're not necessary for you to, live your life and not end up on the streets, let's put it that way. They are a splurge. How much of a splurge they are varies. I mean, you can get very inexpensive things from the drugstore. These products are going to be a bit of a splurge. Speaking about the liner in particular, they have two shades that are currently available. This one, which is chocolate, as well as one that is jet black. And this is sort of a medium toned brown. It does look very much like a chocolate shade. It's going to be $22 American for this, and I will tell you the claims that they make about it. They say that this liner is a highly pigmented, long-wearing liner that glides on easily because of the gel-based formula. You can get up to 10 hours of waterproof, swear-proof, and humidity-proof wear. I'm gonna guess they mean sweat-proof because I never really worry about my eyeliner coming off when I swear. It is cruelty-free, it is long-lasting, and it is smudge-proof. So cruelty-free, that's wonderful. The long-lasting and smudge-proof we will test as we get going. This liner is made in China. You're going to get 3.5 grams of product in here. And I'm just noticing now that this underneath says that it is DLS Cosmetics / Bang Beauty. I tested a product a long time ago from a brand called Dirty Little Secret, so I'm wondering if these two brands are affiliated. Not that that makes a difference, but I just thought I would point that out to you. So let's get into the first impression day. So it's time for the first impressions wear test of the Bang Beauty gel eyeliner. I'm going to be putting it through some stuff today because I'm going and getting my hair dyed. The roots have just grown out like crazy, so you're going to see my hair change through today, but that also means there's going to be some water splashing my face, things like that. And also one of my eyes is a little bit watery, so that's also going to be a bit of a trick for it. And I will do some check-ins during the day. Also, I have very, very light makeup on today, just a little bit of BB cream, a little bit of blush, because again, since I'm getting my hair done, I don't want a heavy foundation, then it all gets sort of like washed off around my hairline. So I have the gel eyeliner, and I'm going to be using this little Aesthetica brush. It's the same one that I used when I was testing out the Pretty Vulgar gel liner, which I actually liked a lot more than I expected to. So I'm hoping by using this brush I can sort of tell, you know, I've liked one gel liner with it, so hopefully I'll like this one too. Now, since I'm not super great at doing eyeliner, it's going to be a bit of a trick to do it while also holding a mirror. So I'm not going to be talking while I do this. It's definitely not as smooth as the other gel liner I've tried. It's sort of gathering a little bit and sort of pilling up a little as I put it on. And it's looking a touch patchy, but part of that could also be my application. So I'm gonna go over it again. It's not looking great, and it doesn't seem to want to come off the brush onto my lid. I'm giving it one last go on this side to see if I can build it up a little bit. I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do the other side and then I'll zoom you in to show you what it looks like. So I am not impressed. Gel liners usually are very inky, and I don't even mean in a black kind of way, just they sort of glide on and they're very impactful in the color. This looks like I was using a crappy pencil, so I'm just gonna zoom you in to show you. I hope you can see how it's kind of gathered and pilled, but also it's very patchy and inconsistent, and just does not have that smoothness that you'd be looking for in a gel liner. Okay, I guess we will see how this does through the day, although quite honestly at this moment right now, I'm not 100% sure that I would even bother using this again, but we will see if maybe it has some lasting power, and then perhaps later on I'll try applying it with another brush just to see if it gives it a little bit more life, and maybe sort of dig down into it a little bit to see maybe if the top layer was a bit dried. Okay, that's all from me. I'll be back in a little bit. Hey guys, back from getting my hair done with much nicer color that is actually all one color instead of just roots now. And as lovely as my hair is looking, my eyeliner is looking just as terrible as when I first put it on. In fact, even worse, because it's actually worn off a little bit. Just zoomed you in to show you there just how bad it's looking. It's about 12:30 right now, and I originally put this on at about 9 o'clock this morning, so it's been on for 3.5 hours, and let's face it, it's not getting any better, and it didn't even look good when it first went on. So there is no way that I would return to using this with the way that it looked this morning. But I'm about second chances, so what I'm going to do is try putting it on with an angle brush, and also just dig down into it a little bit to see if maybe the top layer was a little dried out. So here we go. I've kind of scraped out that top layer there to try to get to maybe some fresh product, and let's hope it does better this time. So it looks slightly better with the angle brush, but I'm just gonna zoom you in to show you what I'm seeing. You have to really load it up to get it to actually show up on the lids and not be patchy, but then it's still doing that bunching up thing and pilling, and you can actually see that I've gotten fallout from it down here. So I've never had a problem with having fallout from liner before, but it's just because it's so dry and gathering and pilly when I put it on. So I will continue wearing this for a little bit. I mean, I love the idea of a chocolate liner because it just makes everything a little soft looking in having a liquid liner. But really, this isn't doing anything that a pencil wouldn't do in a much simpler step, and it's just not looking very good. So I'll hang in here for a bit longer, but so far I'm not even seeing why I would continue past first impression day with this. See you soon. So it's now about 4:30 and it hasn't gotten any better. I mean, how would it? Eyeliner never gets better as the day goes along. Sometimes foundations and powders do as they warm up to your skin, but eyeliners pretty much start out the best they're gonna look all day and then get worse, or hopefully stay the same. But considering how crappy this looked from the start of the day, it's just a big no. I mean, it looks like it's even faded a little bit just in the last 4 hours. I'll zoom in to look. So I mean, it started out patchy to begin with, but I feel like it's also faded. Usually with my reviews, I try to give you pros and cons or tell you who a product might work for, or, you know, when you might want to think about buying it. But this is one of those very rare products that I just don't see having any redeeming features. It is finicky to put on. I mean, I much prefer either a pencil or a felt tip liner or a brush liner. You know, using the gel and using a brush, usually it's finicky to do, but you do it because you get something really, you know, sharp and really like dense color, just highly pigmented and, you know, very inky. But this doesn't do that. It looks patchy, it gathers, there's fallout from liner, which never happens. Unless my entire product was a dud, but as you saw, I even dug down to get at fresh product that hadn't been exposed to the air, and it still wasn't having it. So there are very few products that I don't continue to try to use beyond a first impression, just to see how that they would work for me, or how I could make them work, but I just don't see any way that I could make this work and really ever recommend it ever. So this is a product to stay far away from. It is such a waste. I now have that huge pot of gel eyeliner, and it's not even good to give away to friends and family because they wouldn't want a crappy product either. So I do apologize for this being a negative review, but hey, that's the truth, and I am here to give you information about what you should spend your money on and what you should stay far away from, and this is a stay far away from product. If you enjoy these reviews, even when they are negative, feel free to give this video a like. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, I try to do these reviews a few times a week. You can click on my face right up here to be subscribed. Tell me what your experience is with this gel liner. If you received it in your BoxyCharm, put all of that in the comments down below. I do respond to every comment that I get. And I look forward to that discussion and seeing you in my next video for hopefully a good product. Bye.